Hey guys, Chris from Fusion Renovations here, just making an after video of the Desjardins basement development. So the last time you saw us, this was a completely unfinished space, and I was standing in the exact same spot with stick framing, no drywall, nothing. So you can see here, the space is now completely finished. So we've gone with vinyl plank flooring throughout the entire basement. We were talking about doing laminate before the project started, and you can see this product actually looks a lot like laminate. It's got a wood grain finish, but it's much more durable and about the same price point as laminate. So that was the decision that we went with. Also carry that up through the stairs. We've got this really nice nosing on the stairs that gives it that finished look. Of course, trim to hide the stringers all the way down, and a nice railing system to finish that off. So over here is just a little bit of a sitting area that we try to utilize the space as opposed to just having something unusable and just kind of sitting empty. So we did that there. Again, you can see we've gone with what we usually use, a 3.5-inch flat stock for the baseboard all throughout the basement, and then 2.5-inch matching for all the doors and windows. This is the bedroom, which is obviously now completed. So it's a smaller bedroom. You know, we went with what we could for what the space allowed. Turned out quite nice. They've got a queen size bed in here, and of course a closet. That's about it, just a simple bedroom. The window in this particular basement already met the requirements for egress, so we didn't have to do anything there. And if you follow me out here, we'll go into the living space. So this is quite a dramatic change. If you remember from the before video, all we had done at that point was the stick framing and all your 2x4 and 2x6 walls. So obviously we built bulkheads where we needed to hide all the HVAC and plumbing work that was in here. Same flooring in here, same trim. We have put in the electric fireplace that we talked about, and built a custom enclosure for it, and then finished it off with a nice black slate. So they have a slate driveway, and it's a tumble style installation out there, so we've tumbled the tile here as well. And then a custom built fir mantle, which we've stained to coordinate with the flooring, which turned out quite nice as well. We've got all the home theater roughed in here in a couple different locations because they weren't sure where they wanted to mount their TV, and now they've actually got it on a piece of furniture for now. So I guess they still haven't decided, but it's all roughed in the different areas. Pot lighting we stuck with that we talked about previously. So we went with 4 in that area, 4 in this area, just with the bulkhead and the beam. There was kind of a separation and the light doesn't penetrate into each area, so we wanted to give them as much light as possible, especially because those 2 windows are underneath the upstairs deck, so there's not a lot of natural light coming in from there. This is the kids' sort of play area that we talked about. They put a desk in here as well, but just a little bit of a bonus area. So that was part of the reason that we ended up with the smaller bedroom over there, was that really this was the only other option for a bedroom, which would have been very small. So we flipped it over there and made this the kids' play area. And the bathroom is sort of the main focal point of where they wanted to put most of their finishing materials in this particular project. So you can see we got the same black slate tile on the floor that we have on the fireplace. Gone with a glass mosaic that's got some slate in it here, some clear glass, and then a little bit of black stone with a polished finish on it, so just to nicely match the granite, or sorry, the slate floor, as well as another kind of a faux granite laminate countertop that just kind of coordinates everything. And if you slip on over here, you'll see the shower, which is their favorite part and what they were most concerned with. So we've gone with all black slate throughout. You can see there's a nice Schluter trim here to finish the edge on the wall, as well as on this side. We've done the same thing where the 2 pieces of tile meet and gone right into the corner just to give it that nice clean look. And the oversized rain can shower head, and some very ultra modern shower fixtures in here, as well as a waterfall faucet on the bathroom sink, or the bathroom sink to match that. So one thing that we'll show you here, what we've done is with building code in Alberta, you obviously cannot have, well, in most building codes, you cannot have an exposed water line on water line in an outside wall. So this one, our plumbers had to surface run it outside, and because of the cabinet not running all the way over close enough to the toilet. So we've finished that off as well. So it can be done. A lot of people don't like putting water lines outside of the drywall, but you can close it off and still make it look finished. So we've done that there. And last but not least, we will show you the mechanical room. So there's not really a whole lot to see in here. Most of this stuff was here. We talked about that in the before video, that the in-floor heating was already roughed in. So we have hooked that up now and put in the pump, and everything's there. Everything's up and running and working. One thing to note, when you're doing vinyl plank flooring and you have in-floor heating, you have to make sure that you pick up the proper adhesive. There's a different adhesive when you have radiant in-floor heating because of the heat that it kicks up, and you need to put that throughout the entire basement, whereas normally with vinyl plank you would just put adhesive down on the outside perimeter, the first plank, and then the rest of it is just sort of a floating floor. So something to note if vinyl plank is something that you're considering putting into your space and you have in-floor heating. And last but not least, we've got the little storage area here. Now there's only a light in the first part, but the storage area does go right underneath the stairs, so it's probably tough to see, but it's quite functional and gives them that extra area to put stuff and not clutter their living space. So that's about all we've done here. There's a few surface mount light fixtures. You can see one there, just nice and clean and simple, and matching the fixtures finish in the bathroom as well. So all in all, everything came together quite nicely and everybody's happy with the project. So thanks for coming to see the results, and we'll see you on the next one.